Wasn't the driver nearby? Wasn't the driver nearby? Does your father drive? Does your father drive? See you soon. See you soon. Will it be resolved at dawn? Will it be resolved at dawn? Was your neighbor a swimmer? Was your neighbor a swimmer? Should you generally practice medicine? Should you generally practice medicine? I was wondering this too. I was wondering this too. The baby woke up. The baby woke up. You are a good driver. You are a good driver. He had never served as dean for 5 weekends before. He had never served as dean for 5 weekends before. Don't you have any work? Don't you have any work? He's excited about the party. He's excited about the party. Can't we produce? Can't we produce? Were there relatives midwives? Were there relatives midwives? There is a cash shortage. There is a cash shortage. I have so much joy. I have so much joy. I want chicken and waffles. I want chicken and waffles. It was nothing. It was nothing. Can I try a sample of this cheese? Can I try a sample of this cheese? No, I'm an only child. No, I'm an only child. I have to call my family tonight. I have to call my family tonight. Does my stepdaughter cook? Does my stepdaughter cook? Watching movies is great fun. Watching movies is great fun. He always comes late to meetings. He always comes late to meetings. He has a talent for painting. He has a talent for painting. Was your brother-in-law a stylist? Was your brother-in-law a stylist? Can I have a cabin with a view, please? Can I have a cabin with a view, please? He hates being late. He hates being late. The impact of the new legislation on the economy was not yet known. The impact of the new legislation on the economy was not yet known. Music creates the perfect mood. Music creates the perfect mood. Will always announce. Will always announce. Was our grandfather a firefighter? Was our grandfather a firefighter? Your grandfather is the housekeeper. Your grandfather is the housekeeper. The coffee is hot. The coffee is hot. Didn't we die? Didn't we die? Can I refill my apricot juice? Can I refill my apricot juice? I'm not sure what you need. I'm not sure what you need. This is a powerful story. This is a powerful story. We have to play every month. We have to play every month. That sounds good. That sounds good. What happened to you? What happened to you? Is your stepsister a technician? Is your stepsister a technician? Don't we teach now? Don't we teach now? He can often be a sports announcer. He can often be a sports announcer. Were you responsible? Were you responsible? Oh how one. Oh how one. We are now ready to order. We are now ready to order. Do you want me to check your answers? Do you want me to check your answers? Should I quote it? Should I quote it? Can I have an extra blanket? Can I have an extra blanket? Will you be able to meet after 2 years? Will you be able to meet after 2 years? Whose coat is in the closet? Whose coat is in the closet? Yes, I love traveling. Yes, I love traveling. Her mother-in-law is a janitor. Her mother-in-law is a janitor. What will I say? What will I say? I shouldn't be playing weekly. I shouldn't be playing weekly. I challenge you to a rematch. I challenge you to a rematch. He will rarely make promises. He will rarely make promises. His stepfather is a rower. His stepfather is a rower. I will add this to my favorites list. I will add this to my favorites list. Can I close the door? Can I close the door? I am allergic to shellfish. I am allergic to shellfish. Was your friend a field officer? Was your friend a field officer? Can't it cause immediately? Can't it cause immediately? You were the hunter. You were the hunter. Monthly horse riding? Monthly horse riding? Were my children governors? Were my children governors? I need some help. I need some help. I cannot reach this address. I cannot reach this address. They look alike. They look alike. I usually can't turn it off. I usually can't turn it off. Was our aunt a scientist? Was our aunt a scientist? Should not create it frequently. Should not create it frequently. And I didn't kick this rock either. And I didn't kick this rock either. Should I always choose? Should I always choose? International. International. Was his stepsister a gynecologist? Was his stepsister a gynecologist? This is his book. This is his book. What a talented musician. What a talented musician. You are an interesting person. You are an interesting person. I need to borrow a textbook. I need to borrow a textbook. Features can be scary. Features can be scary. He was participating normally. He was participating normally. I would follow. I would follow. Can't enjoy 10 years. Can't enjoy 10 years. They are playing chess. They are playing chess. The computer crashes unexpectedly. The computer crashes unexpectedly. His stepson is a dermatologist? His stepson is a dermatologist? How long does it take to travel by taxi? How long does it take to travel by taxi? Won't you referee at noon? Won't you referee at noon? I'm not sure I'm following you. I'm not sure I'm following you. Hurry up now, we have to act. Hurry up now, we have to act. The beach is very beautiful. The beach is very beautiful. I want the calamari appetizer. I want the calamari appetizer. You must be a technician every month. You must be a technician every month. They invite you 1 year in advance. They invite you 1 year in advance. We are aware of this. We are aware of this. May not be able to tailor normally. May not be able to tailor normally. Can't fly? Can't fly? You'd better explain this. You'd better explain this. They want it immediately. They want it immediately. Do we have to suggest it? Do we have to suggest it? I was very impressed by these shows. I was very impressed by these shows. You didn't threaten. You didn't threaten. I was going to the market. I was going to the market. Don't you clean often? Don't you clean often? My brother was a minister. My brother was a minister. Can I try this? Can I try this? There is a flower in the garden. There is a flower in the garden. I've never tried bungee jumping. I've never tried bungee jumping. Will it break at sunset? Will it break at sunset? One of my friends' name is Tony. One of my friends' name is Tony. Will you remember soon? Will you remember soon? How many hours are there in a day? How many hours are there in a day? Doesn't it carry after 1 day? Doesn't it carry after 1 day? Everything will be very nice. Everything will be very nice. Can we renew a year in advance? Can we renew a year in advance? Is my stepmom a captain? Is my stepmom a captain? Do you know where the museum is? Do you know where the museum is? Do you have a pool? Do you have a pool? It's progressing well. It's progressing well. Do you have a resume? Do you have a resume? You know what's going on. You know what's going on. You are a reliable source. You are a reliable source. I hope you feel better soon. I hope you feel better soon. The front desk will help you schedule a follow-up. The front desk will help you schedule a follow-up. The package was opened carefully. The package was opened carefully. I'm going to the ophthalmologist. I'm going to the ophthalmologist. I'd like a glass of Chenin Blanc, please. I'd like a glass of Chenin Blanc, please. Your stepbrother is the founder. Your stepbrother is the founder. Do you need something? Do you need something? Was our nephew a gardener? Was our nephew a gardener? Is your uncle a factory worker? Is your uncle a factory worker? Was his stepbrother a servant? Was his stepbrother a servant? The uncertainty is killing me. The uncertainty is killing me. Can't they assume? Can't they assume? I will be missing often. I will be missing often. The country's economy was largely dependent on the oil industry. The country's economy was largely dependent on the oil industry. The easy-to-use interface has made the software popular among beginners. The easy-to-use interface has made the software popular among beginners. Do you have a rental car service? Do you have a rental car service? Is my brother-in-law a therapist? Is my brother-in-law a therapist? He can drive. He can drive. He wishes he hadn't lost his keys. He wishes he hadn't lost his keys. The mistake was made by me. The mistake was made by me. His half-brother is a lobbyist. His half-brother is a lobbyist. Can't you follow now? Can't you follow now? I will get dressed. I will get dressed. How did you achieve this? How did you achieve this? What's your favorite food? What's your favorite food? They do not smoke. They do not smoke. The flowers are so colorful. The flowers are so colorful. Who would make such a big mistake? Who would make such a big mistake? It wouldn't end soon. It wouldn't end soon. Why don't we party? Why don't we party? I don't feel well, he said. I don't feel well, he said. I want to learn to surf. I want to learn to surf. May I see your passport, please? May I see your passport, please? I cannot decide. I cannot decide. Let's have a picnic in the park. Let's have a picnic in the park. They went to Japan last year. They went to Japan last year. Can you come closer? Can you come closer? He has a meeting at 1400. He has a meeting at 1400. Will we decide a century later? Will we decide a century later? Why did you do this? Why did you do this? Was your wife a dermatologist? Was your wife a dermatologist? The soundtrack is amazing. The soundtrack is amazing. The food is very delicious. The food is very delicious. I shouldn't follow. I shouldn't follow. The crime rate has reached its peak. The crime rate has reached its peak. Can they rarely engage in advocacy? Can they rarely engage in advocacy? There are no clouds in the sky. There are no clouds in the sky. Maybe one day job. Maybe one day job. Was your grandson a detective? Was your grandson a detective? I voted for the candidate with the best policies. I voted for the candidate with the best policies. I'm doing plan. I'm doing plan. It shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen. Will they be able to decide next year? Will they be able to decide next year? Their stepmother was an advertiser. Their stepmother was an advertiser. We went for a walk in the mountains. We went for a walk in the mountains. Wouldn't he prefer it? Wouldn't he prefer it? His stepbrother is a barber. His stepbrother is a barber. Can I eat my sandwich without mayonnaise? Can I eat my sandwich without mayonnaise? You don't tell me. You don't tell me. Won't I mark it at 2 p.m.? Won't I mark it at 2 p.m.? His stepfather was the jury. His stepfather was the jury. You can adapt after one night. You can adapt after one night. Doesn't it pass? Doesn't it pass? Stay safe, okay? Stay safe, okay? They didn't become soldiers every week. They didn't become soldiers every week. You should see it at dawn. You should see it at dawn. Does it need water? Does it need water? What sports can you play? What sports can you play? The bookcase is against the wall. The bookcase is against the wall. The dog barked loudly. The dog barked loudly. They couldn't experience it. They couldn't experience it. We will continue to monitor your vital signs. We will continue to monitor your vital signs. He should learn to swim. He should learn to swim. Must go forward. Must go forward. What is home beer? What is home beer? Can I be chosen often? Can I be chosen often? Won't you offer a seat at lunchtime? Won't you offer a seat at lunchtime? What can I bring you today? What can I bring you today? They may not always paint. They may not always paint. Was I a partner every day? Was I a partner every day? He would come to visit at night. He would come to visit at night. Fill out performance Excel. Fill out performance Excel. What did you say? What did you say? Going to parties is fun. Going to parties is fun. Coffee is hotter than tea. Coffee is hotter than tea. Depends on the size of the issue. Depends on the size of the issue. Should continue. Should continue. How much milk is left in the jug? How much milk is left in the jug? We can remember now. We can remember now. The end of the road is near. The end of the road is near. He is married. He is married. Could you do me a favor, please? Could you do me a favor, please? This will never happen. This will never happen. What is the beer selection? What is the beer selection? Not focused. Not focused. I'm here to check. I'm here to check. Angling for 2 weeks? Angling for 2 weeks? He is French. He is French. Shouldn't I become a geographer later? Shouldn't I become a geographer later? I will take a photography course. I will take a photography course. I can't believe you said that. I can't believe you said that. I am reading a book. I am reading a book. These are famous desserts. These are famous desserts. Will we communicate at dawn? Will we communicate at dawn? I didn't plan for growth. I didn't plan for growth. Do you eat apples? Do you eat apples? His stepdaughter is a golfer. His stepdaughter is a golfer. He doesn't like coffee. He doesn't like coffee. What are you going to eat? What are you going to eat? The event will take place next month. The event will take place next month. Where can I find the candy aisle? Where can I find the candy aisle? Is our brother the sheriff? Is our brother the sheriff? Not much, just relaxing. Not much, just relaxing. This is a classic. This is a classic. Shouldn't it be connected? Shouldn't it be connected? Can you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor? Whose watch is this? Whose watch is this? Your niece was a nurse. Your niece was a nurse. I can speak with you. I can speak with you. They are delicious. They are delicious. We will buy a new car next month. We will buy a new car next month. He guessed the answer was 12. He guessed the answer was 12. We met with my friend at the cafe. We met with my friend at the cafe. Can I refill my kiwi juice? Can I refill my kiwi juice? What is your business? What is your business? Experiences frequently. Experiences frequently. Of course, no problem. Of course, no problem. Concerned about presentation. Concerned about presentation. Did they respond? Did they respond? I may not last at dawn. I may not last at dawn. The dog brings a stick. The dog brings a stick. I have to study for the English exam on Monday. I have to study for the English exam on Monday. They ate ice cream. They ate ice cream. He likes painting. He likes painting. I want one of these. I want one of these. My family is coming to visit. My family is coming to visit. Something very new in this industry. Something very new in this industry. I will meet with my friends. I will meet with my friends. I'm not sure if I understand, but can you explain it to me? I'm not sure if I understand, but can you explain it to me? Was our stepson a football player? Was our stepson a football player? I think you have a plan. I think you have a plan. The view from the top of the mountain was breathtaking. The view from the top of the mountain was breathtaking. Was his grandfather an ambassador? Was his grandfather an ambassador? You shouldn't judge. You shouldn't judge. I will call you when I arrive. I will call you when I arrive. I'm not sure whether I believe you or not. I'm not sure whether I believe you or not. We can have a party at my house. We can have a party at my house. Was my mother-in-law a manager? Was my mother-in-law a manager? Whose bag is this? Whose bag is this? May not develop normally. May not develop normally. When will you go home? When will you go home? Which hand is this? Which hand is this? You are a great listener. You are a great listener. I have to study for a math exam on Wednesday. I have to study for a math exam on Wednesday. We shouldn't repair at night. We shouldn't repair at night. Can you tell me how to get to the nearest station? Can you tell me how to get to the nearest station? They play football expertly. They play football expertly. They are jealous of his success and wealth. They are jealous of his success and wealth. 3 seconds later, historian. 3 seconds later, historian. We must accept it. We must accept it. I wouldn't investigate now. I wouldn't investigate now. He never eats spicy food. He never eats spicy food. What a great movie. What a great movie. Play it by ear. Play it by ear. May I assist you? May I assist you? Should we match? Should we match? Hello, how's it going? Hello, how's it going? I have several friends. I have several friends. We head as the sun rises. We head as the sun rises. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm a student. I'm a student. He forgot his keys at home. He forgot his keys at home. He'll be done by the time we get there. He'll be done by the time we get there. Your son was a columnist. Your son was a columnist. They took the wrong step. They took the wrong step. The children danced happily. The children danced happily.